The Relay for Life movement is the world's largest fundraising event to fight every cancer in every community. With every passionate step, we celebrate people who battle cancer, remember loved ones lost, and take action for life-saving change. An army of purple warriors has been born this year in the Middle East. Friends of Cancer Patients Relay for Life is a night to celebrate, to remember the people you love, and to fight against a disease on a march filled with hope. This is the story of those who have seen it up close. This is the story of those who relay to give life to others.
Okay, my name is Jessica March, and I'm 44 years old. And when I turned 40, I discovered that I had breast cancer in both breasts, which was a big shock to me and my family.
I'm running in memory of my granddaughter Holly, who left us 4 years ago through cancer. She had a brain tumor.
I'm doing this in the spirit of my wife, Susanna Pullman. She passed last year, because of. فالله يرحمها يا رب العالمين. I have learned from my wife that it is possible to master your life, and also your death, and she did.
The UAE joined the race for the very first time this year as part of a collaboration between Friends of Cancer Patients and the American Cancer Society. The walk was paved with inspiration as cancer survivors, caregivers, and supporters circled the track together and celebrated the victories they've achieved over cancer. Caregivers were honored and showered with love for all the time, support, and effort that they have given to friends and family who face cancer.
Relay for Life was started in 1985 by a surgeon, an American surgeon, Dr. Gordon Platt, who decided to go ahead with this initiative. He walked for 24 hours in order to raise money for cancer patients. Since then, it has picked up and taken place in so many different places in the US, and then moved to 29 countries around the world.
At Relay, people understood the frustrations of being a caregiver. They knew the joys and felt the victories, since the effects of cancer reach far beyond just the person diagnosed.
I'm running for Jessica March. Especially with Jessica, I was helping her when she was going to the hospital, and I was sitting with her and waiting for her to finish her treatment. And even we celebrate the last day of chemo with her, and I'm glad she's here.
Different food stands and informational booths were spread at different stops around the track. Every food stand had a story, and every person behind it had a dream to fund research that would put an end for the silent killer. At Relay, some chose to give their time and energy, while others chose to give a piece of themselves to a cancer fighter. At Locks of Hope, people chose to donate more than 8 inches of their hair to make wigs for cancer patients and to draw smiles on their faces.
As you know, during cancer, they feel depressed and they don't feel like going and facing society, because a lot of people don't cover your head. So it's difficult to face another human being, and that's why they might even lose the will to live, because they look horrible without lashes, eyebrows, no hair. And that's why it's important to tell people not to throw away hair, because hair is probably the best gift you can ever give.
After dark, participants took the time to honor people who have been touched by cancer and to remember loved ones lost to the disease during the Luminaria ceremony. Candles were lit inside bags filled with sand, each one bearing the name of a person touched by cancer. As people took this time to remember, those who have walked alongside others battling cancer were able to grieve and find healing. For 24 hours, relayers honored the lives they've lost, walked by the side of a survivor, or gave a glimpse of hope to someone battling cancer at the moment. Cancer patients don't stop because they're tired, and for one night, neither did we.
Cancer sucks!
I'm a grandma superhero.
We all seek days filled with less pain and more comfort, less suffering and more conquering. We all wish for days filled with less cancer and more life. Amnia As-Saleh, American University of Sharjah, UAE.